Welcome aboard Friday's market wrap up here. Top Gun Options, Matthew Buckley, call sign Wiz, and another massive leg down in the market. We're looking at the S&P 500 down almost 1% right now. Our bearish double vertical on the S&P 500 is printing money, along with our bullish calls on the VIX. You see all these oscillations, they were getting tighter and tighter and tighter and now deeper and closer. Boom. We are prepared for the slam, ladies and gentlemen. Are you? Are you ready to profit as others panic? You know why the market's also taking a leg down here? I got CNBC up on the screen over here. Bottom third. Is AI destroying the jobs market? You ready for this? Yes, it is. Did you see what happened yesterday? Jack Dorsey, the guy that ran Twitter, he runs Block right now. Thousands and thousands of jobs gone in an email. 40% of this guy's company. Now you're probably sitting there going, well, the company's doing awful. That's why, what are you, insane? They made $10 billion last year. Jack Dorsey said, nope, sorry. Instead of death by 1,000 cuts, we're just getting rid of 40% of our people because AI can do it better, faster, stronger than humans. Holy crap, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's bad. Or it's not. I know what I'm doing, man. Do you? Are you going to profit as others panic? You got to join me Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. Wiz, I work Monday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern. 85% of Top Gun Options members work during the day, folks. They get the app alert, the trade alerts instantly on their app, and they watch the replay at lunch or when the kids go to bed. Go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-live. Monday morning at 10 a.m., folks. I'm going to show you what I'm targeting in the AI sector for max profit. We absolutely will profit as the bubble keeps inflating. It's going to pop, folks. Who's going to buy all sorts of stuff when they're out of work? What are we heading towards? Like universal basic income? Man, I don't want to steal my thunder from Monday morning's brief. You got to join me. If you can't make it live, like I just said, you can get access to the replay. You have got to register for this brief. I just posted this on LinkedIn. This is one of my slides. Learn to invest now or get destroyed. Driving, doctors, surgeons, coders, teachers, lawyers, artists, factories, soldiers. I posted a video a couple weeks ago of it was a Chinese play or something like that. But these things, these dancers were all AI robots. They were flipping, they were moving more gracefully than any human being. And of course, a guy like me, former military, is like, yep, throw some rifles in their hands and it's over with. So folks, I'm not a panicking, man. I've seen this before. What's coming is going to be worse than the COVID crash. I guarantee you. So I would love to be wrong. Right? I'm still going to profit even if I'm wrong. Let's say, all of this is even half right or 25% right. Are you ready for this? Are you ready to make money? We're going to make money on the way up. When it pops, we're going to make money on the way down. And a phoenix might rise from the ashes, ladies and gentlemen. This is bad. This is, whether it was the dot-com boom, the global financial crisis. I was in the Chicago Board of Trade when the global financial crisis hit. COVID crash made $2.8 million in about 2.5-3 weeks, folks. I wrote a book about it. You can read it, folks. I haven't felt like this in ages, man. And, oh, by the way, other than that, Mrs. Kennedy, how was the parade? We got war coming, man. My little birdies flopping around D.C. more or less said it's a foregone conclusion. The president's just giving them one final last chance to, potential Hail Mary. He can always change his mind, folks. I've seen him do this the first time. I had a little birdie tell me he's closing down the government. He's using whatever that act was called to, air traffic control, FDA inspectors, and between leaving the Oval Office and getting to the press lectern, he changed his mind. So that can happen, but my source is saying attack is coming. Are you long volatility? Do you have a trade that acts like a hedge on the S&P 500? We do, and we're printing money. Hell, folks, look at just the S&P 500 sniper shots we're doing year to date, just trading the S&P, $32,000. Look at what we did today. You ready for this? A 6-minute trade. There's the order ticket. I was filled at, 1019 on a bull put spread on the S&P 500. 55%, 6 minutes later, $1,000. Folks, that was this morning. Opening pop, got out, done for the day. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, same thing. Out 50 cents, $1,300, 60%. Folks, with those two trades, I just paid for a complete annual membership into our newest service that's launching Monday, Solo AI. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. I mean, I'm one of the only guys out here, probably the only guy out here, that can potentially pay for your training with a handful of trades. Look at these sniper shots here, man. We had an absolutely fantastic week. Oh, and by the way, men lie, trades don't. Iron Condor on Amazon. The 197.5, 212.5 were the uprights, right? It's a football trade. You see the two greens there? The football, Amazon just needed to go through the uprights. What's Amazon doing right now? Amazon is literally splitting the uprights right now. We're at 208. There's 212.5 all the way up there. There's 197.5. This Iron Condor went right through the uprights. What's an Iron Condor? It's a neutral tactic. Meaning, as long as Amazon stays in a range, I made money. If you own the stock and Amazon just hangs out in a range, you're not making any money, and maybe you might even be losing money. Options, I can make money if a stock is moving sideways. What a fantastic week, folks. We absolutely crushed it here at Top Gun Options, and I could not be more fired up with what's coming Monday morning at 10 a.m. with our Solo AI launch. Again, one more time, I'm going to give you this link. You got to write it down. Go here right now. Click the description in the YouTube video or wherever. Get this link. go.topgunoptions.com/solo-AI-live. When you opt in, folks, I'm going to give you our 19-page proprietary sector report with the 10 names that I'm targeting. This is worth the price of admission right there, folks. And then on Monday, we're going to talk about the AI and data center backlash, the power, the fact that Anthropic had a problem with Hegseth and the Pentagon, and Sam Altman's like, I'm your Huckleberry. We have so much to talk about on Monday morning. NVIDIA, it is a screaming buy down here. I could be tactically long-term bearish on NVIDIA. I think it's one of the names that might get crushed eventually. But, strategically, that's into the future. Tactically, we can be bullish. It is a screaming buy. I'm going to show you how to buy NVIDIA Monday morning at a discount. Another $100 billion deal this week. This report, Tsunami's research, caused the market to implode earlier in the week. I've given this out to my members. I'm sending this out in an email. You have got to read this 5 times before you attend Monday morning's brief. If you haven't read this yet, you owe me 50 push-ups. Read this global intelligence crisis report from the year 2028. This is 2026. I know, that's the point. This article takes place in the future, looking back to today and what happened in the next 2 years. It's going to knock the socks off you. Tech firms aren't just encouraging their workers to use AI, they're enforcing it. Keep using AI on your job. Okay, yeah, I will. And then you're going to be gone. I'm telling you, folks, the world changed in a radical way weeks ago when all those software as a service stocks got destroyed. $300 billion in value in those companies gone. They've recovered a little bit, but if you listen to Jack Dorsey, go read his email and read what he said about clipping 4,000 employees, 40% of his workforce. Fewer employees is better in the AI age. Now, remember, the definition of a recession is when your neighbor loses their job. A depression is when you lose yours. This is a horror. But as Gordon Gekko, said in the movie Wall Street, if you want a friend, get a dog. I'm here to prepare you for the worst and to set you up to potentially profit. Man, if this is going to end up taking everybody's jobs and ultimately killing us like the Terminator, I'm going to be rich while this happens instead of broke, poor, and out of work, okay? So make sure you join me Monday. Even if you can't attend, you're going to get access to the replay because the world changed. Top Gun Options is changing with it, and we are launching our new Solo AI portfolio Monday morning at 10 a.m. Go opt in, go download the 19-page report, read it several times, read that Tsunami research report as well, and you're going to be good to go for the brief Monday morning. We're only taking 25 new members in the service. I'm keeping this one night and tight for an elite group of folks who really want to take their trading to the next level. Have a great rest of your day. Fights on. Namaste and Basi. Wiz out.